Hi Bayshore, my name is Jeff Gidley. I'm Chair of the Business Affairs Commission. The purpose of this video is to give you an overview of our 2021 budget. As most of you know, that our budget process begins early in September with our stewardship campaign all the way through October and into November when the Business Affairs meets continuously on every Sunday preparing this budget. We receive input from all of our commissions about their anticipated future needs, and we receive significant input from our personnel committee, which makes recommendations for our personnel costs. This budget was presented to the Board of Stewards last Tuesday and approved for presentation to the congregation at our annual meeting coming up in December. This year we are going to be having an informational Zoom meeting on December 6th, and so as you look through the budget and have developed questions, make sure you tune in right after fellowship and you can ask those questions and we can provide answers to you. Hopefully we will be able to answer some of your questions during this short video presentation. First of all, a little bit about revenue. This year we've been very successful in our pledge campaign so far. We've received 89 pledges and $390,000 of our anticipated $420, and we expect that we'll be receiving another 10 or so pledges up to the 100 pledges we normally get, and certainly anticipate that we will be at or close to our anticipated pledge estimate. We have decreased the amount of non-pledge support this year based on based on the fact that, of course, we aren't meeting in person, and sometimes it's a little more difficult to get non-pledge support in. We also have a reduction in our what we call facility donations, but really what it is the rents of people that are using our facility as well. We receive our rents from PhD Ministries, from the Psychology Group, and from Lula Yoga, and we are anticipating that we'll receive our Long Beach meditation will be back for the last 6 months of 2021 in developing it, but that's still a reduction of about $30,000 from what we had anticipated in 2019. We did have a significant increase in the amount of money we could take from the endowment fund due to a substantial donation or substantial endowment addition that we received in 2020. So all total, we have approximately $5,000 increase, as you can see, increase in the $6,000, excuse me, in our anticipated revenue this year. As you move down to personnel, we've accepted and developed a plan based on the Personnel Committee's recommendation that we give everyone a 1.5% COLA except for our section leaders and our bookkeeper, and for those people we have given them a bonus this year, $100 each to the section leaders and $200 to the bookkeeper. So everybody received 1.5% COLA increase. It was also recommended, and we accepted a merit increase for the senior pastor of 2% and a merit increase of 5% for the associate pastor. Each of our pastors have made a substantial contribution this year. Our success here would not be possible without them, and they have not had any increases. Susie has not had an increase ever, and Dave has not had one for many years. We felt they were justified and we could afford them, so we've done that. There's also an increase of $1,000 for the organist. All total, then, you can see those increases We have added, in addition, 3 new positions. First of all, a temporary position for Sunday school director, because Dave will be on, our senior pastor will be on sabbatical during the first 3 months of the year. And our associate pastor will not be available to run the Sunday school program during that period of time. Also, because of the online streaming that we intend to do when we get back together again, we have 2 new positions. We have the videographer position, which is a continuation of what we're doing now, and a video intern position that will assist the videographer after we go back to online streaming. As you move down, you can see no significant changes to the other administrative costs. So down to buildings and grounds. We did reduce the amount in buildings repairs and maintenance. However, we have increased the designated fund for windows by $10,000 this year, so that money will still actually be available to do Windows support in 2021. There was an increase, a modest increase in the amount of internet costs of $1,000. As you can see, as you move down further, that everybody is maintained as close as we can to the amount of money that we had already designated for last year, except for worship, since we weren't actually going to be back together again for the first 6 months or so. We've coordinated with the worship committee and with the director of music to determine what those potential costs might be, and as you can see, they are reduced somewhat. The worldwide missions, the Missions Commission gets their money based on a 3-year rolling average. So the numbers you see there for 2021 represent a 3-year average for 2017, 18, and 19, with the last full years of that we have available to determine. The good news is that some of the things that we have anticipated in the past, significant increases in the past, like health insurance, were pretty minimal this year. We are anticipating, however, a significant increase in our liability insurance of as much as 10%. We don't have that number yet, but that's what we've been told to expect from our insurance broker. All total, the bottom line you see, $625,720, shows an anticipated deficit of $1,800, which frankly is about as zero balance as we can get it at this point, and actually represents only a 1.3% increase over last year, which is equivalent to what the Social Security COLA is for this year. So all in all, we think this is a solid budget, and so hopefully you'll be able to look through this and develop any questions you might have, and we can provide whatever kind of information you would need so you can vote on this at the annual meeting. Thank you. Thanks for your attention. Bye.